Okay, Assalamualaikum and a very good morning. We are from Lex 2003 movie review group 14. So today we will give a review from the movie Jumanji The Next Level. So I will introduce myself first. My name is Nurul Amira. My metric number is 196697.
My name is Fatim Afika binti Badaruddin. My metric number is 198794.
My name is Nolana binti Mazlan. My matrix number is 199019.
My name is Nurul Erina binti Safian. My matrix number 196622.
My name is Muhammad Aiman Khairul Anwar. My matrix number 198538.
My name is Ahmad Syamuddin bin Muhammad Fauzi. My matric number is 198522.
My name is Muhammad Saiful Anwar bin Muhammad Yunus. My matric number is 199152.
My name is Wan Atika Ridwana binti Mia Azman. My matric number is 196177.
My name is Mariam Kamalia binti Sharukarizi. My matric number is 195952.
Is Nurul Aina binti Anwar. My matric number is 197655.
So I will start with the synopsis of this movie, which is Jumanji to the Next Level. So this movie starts with there is 4 main actors, which are Spencer, Bethany, Martha, and Fritz. So they try to make a short reunion with themselves. To make story on that day, somehow Spencer go back into the video games. He wants to play again the games, so he decide to go back into the game, which is Jumanji. So and the reunion still happen, which is Martha, Bethany, and Fritz. They gather together. So they found out that Spencer not coming. So they try to find Spencer. So they go to the Spencer house and find out that Spencer was in the game. So they try to save Spencer from the Jumanji, and they have adventure in that game with a new level, new adventures. So that basically the synopsis of this story. So how about you guys? What do you think about this movie? Anyone can start?
I think that it was something new from the first movie where they accidentally went into the game, but this time they voluntarily went into the game. So I think that's something new that they did to the movie for the second movie. And I find it interesting with that concept. What do you guys think?
Sorry to disrupt. I think in this version, there are something new, where is the character of in the video game, like we have Eddie and Milo, the older one, that make this movie more funny because they don't know how to play the game, right? So the like Martha and their friend need to teach Milo and Eddie to use their character very carefully. Is my opinion. How about you?
Yeah, I agree with Paul. There are 2 new characters in this movie, which is Grandpa Eddie and his friend Milo, right? Played by Danny DeVito and Danny Glover. They are old actors that has been in the comedy industry for a very long time, and they are actually one of my the actors that I like acting in a comedy movie. And also a new thing that they add in this movie is the the river that they can change characters. In the first movie, they cannot choose character, right? And they have to stick with their characters until the end of the game. But in this one, they can change their characters. So I think it's very interesting. So what do you guys think about this movie?
For me, this movie is kind of disappoint me because as we know that they are upgrading the game level and they insert a new characters, but for me the flow of the movie is quite boring since the Bethany and the Alex character is not into the character for me, I guess. So I think the flow of the movie is still there, but it's kind of boring. But for me, what makes it more interesting is the new character, which is the Grandpa Eddie, the Milo, which brings a lot of fun into the movie. How about you guys think?
For me, it is a movie to be enjoyed. I love it, but not all parts. To start with the beginning, it was quite boring and not inquisitive like the first movie. Like they spent a lot on unnecessary talking and conversation. Like I was better when will the game begin. And about the switching of the main actors, I was quite disappointed because I was already confused who is who, and then they began to change again and again. But otherwise, I like it because I like how they did a great job on capturing the video game feel, making it seem like a real video game. What do you guys think?
I agree with Erin. The major change of this movie is that the characters were changed. The avatar each you can like they have to switch avatar, but this major change is also a disappointment to me. I like the first movie, and when the second movie Spencer didn't get to be Dr.
Dr.
Bravestone, I was
Bravestone.
Dr.
disappointed because
Bravestone.
I like
Small
Spencer as
the
Dr. Bravestone.
small the difference.
Okay, for me, I agree also with Erin because I expect a lot from this second movie because the first one was very fun to watch and enjoy. But the second movie, they just like talking, lot of talking, and makes the movie kind of boring because they need to explain to Grandpa Eddie and Milo, right, how to play the game. So like they talk too much and not so much action to watch. Comedy is there, but still, I think the first Jumanji movie is better and more enjoyable.
I agree with Hisham. And in my personal opinion, this movie is like repetition of previous movie where they went into the game, but there are a few difference, which is in this movie they cannot choose their characters in the game, so some have changes of character and some just the same. For example, Martha, she get the same character. I don't remember what character she get. That girl.
Yes.
So it's kind disappointed for me.
But
For me,
Aina.
okay. For me, overall of the movie, I can see the main point that the director want to show to the viewers that their friendship values. We can see from this movie, their friendship is quite strong. Like from the first movie, they accidentally insert to the game, but this time they going back to the game because they want to search for Spencer, right? So from there we can see that their friendship value that they have, and also between Grandpa Edis and Milo, they we see that they keep on arguing like right, but the thing is Milo is very care for his friend. For overall, I agree with some of you said that um, Uncle Grandpa Eddie become a Dr. Webster is quite disappointed, but maybe that there is the plot twist inside it. That's one.
I guess like most of you didn't like the this movie because the first one was better, right?
Yeah.
But there must be like some favorite scenes from the movie for you guys, right?
Yeah.
For me, my favorite scene was when they switched the character in the green water. Like I think that part was really cool because I didn't expect them to be able to switch characters in the game. So I think that part was really cool. How about you guys?
Yeah, I agree with Liana since some of you guys said that the changing of characters made you guys confused while watching this movie. But for me, I think that is very interesting since um I mean, if you can choose the character in a game, in a video game, it is more fun to play because you like the character that you are playing, right? So I think that this movie, although it quite disappointing that Grandpa Eddie take the character Dr. Greystone because we expected Dr. Greystone to be played by Spencer, but the comedy actually um overcome the disappointment a bit for me. So what do you guys think is the memorable scenes for you guys?
I think the best scene in this movie is when the Milo decided to stay in the game while the Grandpa Eddie will leave the Jumanji and come into and back to the real world, which is very, I think it's very, it is a true meaningful about the friendship where they are even though they got into some arguments or fight, they are still together. So I think that is the best scene I in the movie.
For me, I like this. I like one part I like about this movie is when they went into the game again. Since on the beginning, we know that Martha and Spencer have been uh break break and then from by when they join again this game, at the end they reunite again as a couple. So I like that. What
For
about others?
me, my favorite scene was when they were shot when the game started up and they were sucking. Even though I said like I quite disappointed with the switching of the main actors, but I find it fun and interesting. Like they didn't have a chance to pick their characters like they did in Welcome to the Jungle. This time around, the game picked their characters. So I think it is fun because I can see new faces with new abilities and new strength. Yeah, what do you guys think?
You guys, what is something?
Yeah, for me, the best scene in these movies when they infiltrate the fortress. When Grandpa Eddie and Milo they get captured, and the group infiltrate the fortress to save Grandpa Eddie and Milo, and also to steal the Falcon Jewel. I think that's and when Martha she disguised as the bride. And later then when the fortress know that Martha is just disguising as the bride, they have a fight, and the fighting scene is what for me in this movie that seem interesting because there's a lot of action and combat. How about you, Saiful?
Okay, guys. For me, this movie is not so disappointing like you guys say, because okay, the thing that I like is the first is the humor that highlight at Milo and Eddie. They bring a grandpa vibe in this game. So this thing make so funny for me lah. I don't think you guys see the funny. Okay, so then the 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 set the thing that I like is the saddest part when Milo is like Amira said that Milo is what?
Decide to stay.
Yeah.
Decide to stay in this game. Okay, so this show good of friendship between Eddie and Milo. And then the last thing that I like is in this movie the challenge that they face is difficult, and there are new villain who is Jurgen what is name Syam?
Jurgen.
Jurgen.
Yes,
Jurgen Evil.
yes.
Okay.
I like this part. That from me. How about you?
Yeah, for me, I don't have much best scene, but the fighting scene is quite interesting for me. Which the what Bethany play the music, and Mata start to fight. He gets strong when there's music, right? So he fight and that is the best scene I've watched. But the disappointed scene in this movie is actually I'm not agree with Amira and Saiful, which the saddest part in this movie. Somehow I don't not find the scene which Milo decide to stay in the video games. I don't find it sad. Maybe the set not reach me yet, so that quite disappoint for me. And also the last level, not last level, the ending, the high peak of this games, which Dr. Bravestone fight with the main villain. That's the scene is not very adventurous, not very exciting to watch. With just Dr. Bravestone just throw the seed, the Jumanji seed, I think, and then the villain just being weak and being defeated by Dr. Bravestone. It just not very challenging to watch. So there's several others disappointment from this movie. So for me, this movie is just not it's just the same level as the previous movie. So that is what I think. So,
I agree with Aiman. Like he said before that he doesn't like the scene between the Western and Mendelian, right? I also think like that because I found that the fight between Bethany and Martha is more interesting than the Western fight scene. That I don't know why I keep laughing on their fighting. I also don't know why, but I found it, that's funny, and it's not just like action. Does not like action. There is something that make me I enjoy the fight. Okay, so
Actually agree with Apika that she said she likes the part when Martha got back together with Spencer. I think during the first scene, Martha told that she broke up with Spencer, but then when she found out that Spencer entered the game, she's still willing to find Spencer back even though they broke up. It's because they are still friends. I think that it's so heartwarming. So that's my favorite scene.
I guess there are several moral values that we can get from this movie. For me, I think the most obvious moral value that they tried to portray in this movie is that the friendship the friendship trait where they tried to save their friend from the video game when they heard that he went back into the video game. So I think that was the most significant moral value that they tried to portray in this movie. What do you guys think?
Okay, I agree with Liana. Where, as I said before, my favorite scenes in this movie, which is the Milo decided to stay in the Jumanji. It shows that no matter how much you hate someone, but as long as you have a great friend, so it means a lot for in your life. So I think I agree with the moral value, and for the rating, I will give 4/5. What are you guys rating?
Yeah, I would give 4/5 too, same as Mira.
I will give 3.5 out of 5.
I'd give it a 3 out of 5.
Oh.
Okay, for me, I give 3 out of 5.
I rate 3.5/5.
So others?
I will give 4.2/5.
I can give about 3.8/5.
I give 4/5.
I guess we have an average of 3 to 4/5. So I guess that's the end of our movie review. Sorry. Would you guys recommend this movie to other people?
I will, because that's not bad. It's actually good, but not suits my opinion.
Yeah, I also will recommend to other people to watch this movie, and I also can't wait to watch another sequel. Maybe and in the credit scene there's ostrich, right, in the real
Yeah.
world. So maybe there is another Jumanji in the real world. So I will recommend it for people to watch it. How about others?
Yeah, I would recommend this movie for others to watch too, but I wouldn't let them think too much about this movie since most of you guys disappointed about this movie's plot, right? So I would recommend, but I wouldn't say much first about this movie. Yeah. What do you guys think?
Yeah, me too. Yes, Amira, you go first.
For me, I will recommend it. As Aiman said that there will be a continue movie, I think. So I will recommend this movie, but I just hope that they didn't put a lot of hope on this movie. So
I also want to recommend this movie to someone that want something funny or comedy. I would
I agree with you, Aina. I will recommend it too because I think this movie it has a sense of an adventure that everyone will like it.
I wouldn't say much about it. It's a good movie, but it's not like the best movie. But I would recommend it.
So more
So
than, okay. Then
go on, Fatim.
I just want to wrap up. Okay.
So I guess everyone would suggest this movie but would not say much about it because it's not that bad but it's not that good, right?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, so I guess that is the end of our movie review for this semester. So I guess that is all from us. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye.